Pipe. It's a lot of pipe. I'm not pronouncing all of those. There's way too many pipe. Oh, yes. All right, it's also Spanish, so I should do this. Don't need to translate the word pipe, though. That's a lot of pipe. Can I... Is that it? There's more to this. All right, pipe. Oh, okay, that's really cute. I love this sprite so much already. Tiny, tiny, possessed pipes. Anyway, this is an FR contest thing. The concept was haunted pipes. And so, Fortaleza Reznor. And this is delivering so far. These pipes are haunted. Hey! Oh, that doesn't help. The Naomi are a proud, noble people. It's true. I just feel like it's pronounced ball. Yeah, that'd be annoying. And the thing about that, though, is there was an awful lot of voice acting in that game, so it's a lot easier to know. Yeah, for our contest? Yeah, Fortaleza Reznor. So, the hacking, like, most hacking, SMW hacking stuff comes from SMW Central. But there's a few other, like, outposts of different languages. So, like, the Portuguese-speaking community has their own thing going on. Fortaleza Reznor is the Spanish-speaking community's website of choice. And then... There's also one that the Germans run, and there's a Japanese one that I think is an image board, I don't know. But there's a few random ones. And so, but FR, these contests used to be pretty heavy. Like, people used to make a decent amount of content for them. But the amount has gone down recently. The last contest they held only got 3 entries, which wasn't very much, unfortunately. Boo pipes, boo eries. It could be anything. Anything could be a pipe if it tries hard enough. Look at that. How is that not awesome? Look at it. Oh, I'm going to regret doing it. I'm probably not going to regret doing it. Like, look at it. Like, how could you not love this guy? Like, he's covering his eyes with pipes. Yeah, I want to say Carl does an awful lot of, like, sprite-based nonsense, if I recall correctly. And that Carl being the one who made this. So, pretty sure other entries I've played of his have had similarly interesting sprites with little Reznors and things. It does remind me a little bit of the kind of old-school types of hacks you would see, where all you would do, NES hacks specifically, where all they would do is change the graphics. Because Nesticle made that really easy. But unlike that, you know, unlike Nesticle hacks, like, these are actually fun and not just drawing penises on things. Oh, there was something in that block. I have minor regrets. I think I missed the dragon coin there. That would suck. Oh, maybe we see it from here, can't we? Now seems unlikely. Blind jump? Well, there were coins indicating that it was an okay place to land. So far, it's been very consistent on that front. Hearing that? Well, that's what it's named after. Like, I know you got balls on the brain, Fries. Understandable in your condition, but Nesticle is named after testicles. So... Oh, I missed it. I'm not going back for it. Whoa, hey, haunted pipe. Okay, cool. I get what happened here. Right side, get another power-up. Yeah, Nesticle was like one of the early NES emulators that everybody used because it was there and it worked pretty well, and it was coded adequately to run on like 486s and things. I bet the yellow pipe is where I need to go. Or maybe we'll try the red pipe. Let's see where the red pipe takes us. I don't think the red pipe was the right pipe. And Chrono Trigger is such a good game. Let's go home and play Chrono Trigger. But yeah, like, if you ever wanted to see a bunch of those, I highly suspect this is... Yeah, that's exactly it. Something Awful used to have, like, this ROM feature where they look at, like, weird hacks, and it generally would have things like that. I don't know if they ever looked at The Wall. That was my personal favorite one, where Donkey Kong... It's a Donkey Kong hack of the OG Donkey Kong. It turns the protagonist into Pink. It turns Pauline into Pink's wife, who, frankly, is terrifying looking. And it turns Donkey Kong into a literal asshole with legs. If you've ever seen the movie The Wall, this actually makes a fair degree of sense. But you'd have to have seen The Wall. I screwed up badly there. I say all the dragon coins. But there was also one on there... What was it? The other one that was really relatively infamous because an animator by the name of Schmorky made a flash animation using resources from it. It was an... it's a Sesame Street, like, talking game telling you about various things, and basically they just gave all of the Sesame Street characters dicks for some reason. Like, that's all that's changed. They just drew crude penises on all of them. Disagree with the design philosophy, because the only practical difference is... Oh, crap. Maybe I should not try to read chat during the autoscroller. Ow. Oh, that's how I was supposed to get it. That would have been way easier than what I did. Ow. Only practical difference is you can die if you're not paying attention and it doesn't have any challenge. That's fair. It's one of those things where it doesn't really bug me, because sometimes you need to get someone from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen, and that's a way to do it. Thankfully, there's infinite lives, because I'm not playing very well. Really, what I should do is spend, like, a day or two doing... Oh, wait, no, there aren't infinite lives. I just got an extra life at some point. Spend a day or two actually doing editing of things, like get Baldur's Gate 2 out and finished. Or at least to a position where I could, like, release some of them. Got a bunch of stuff that's, like, sitting there half-baked or half-finished, and I just need to finish the series of it. Also been wanting to play around with some audio detection to try to make chapters happen more easily, which I think would be funny. But I haven't found the energy to do it yet. Been meaning to do just more random coding projects, because I'm just not doing enough of them. ICFP, I was feeling kind of rusty, even in my Python, which is my strongest language, so I wanted to do some more stuff recently. Yeah, I was hosed anyway. But alas. But yeah, I definitely need to, like, just do some stuff. Sharpen the saw as it was. Hair is long, but not long if the ends don't... the ends don't keep tickling your face. I know that feeling. Whenever I get my hair cut and I can't tuck my hair behind my ears, it bugs me. At least that's how it used to be. I've had a haircut in a while, such that I would care about that. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Ow. Like, for instance, in a similar vein, like Baba Is You, I've got chapters done for all but, like, 4 of those videos. And I will say, once you get to the meta areas, it becomes much more challenging to do chapters. Just because of Baba Is You. Like, the levels themselves being partial challenges and whatnot. Or the world map itself having been turned into something different. Oh, yeah! You know what? Okay. So, I saw a Baba Is You, like, level pack I was interested in on YouTube, and for whatever reason, dude didn't, like, link to it in the description of the video, and I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna play a mod or something, you should, like... Ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, well, there's our Reznor. Fireflower works? No, I don't think it does. Crap. Ah. Okay, those aren't that sprite. Nuts. Suddenly, Megalovania. Did I do the whole autoscroller again? I gotta do more than the whole autoscroller. Oh, that's a drag. Undertale hijack. Let's just do that just in case. But yeah, like, those I could get out, and there's like 18 of them or something. Like, I just need a backlog that's sufficiently sized. Which I just don't have right now. There's literally only one video in the backlog that's actually ready to go tomorrow, and that's the ROM Hack Races one I was playing like a week ago. And I just need to stop being a layabout and actually finish a few projects like that. That is really unfortunate. Oh, let's get a spin jump here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to try the first pipe I see, because there might be other options. Other sans options. Let's try red, see if it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. There was no way for me to guess that was what was going to happen. Okay, can't spin jump on him. Alright, we'll try another pipe too, just to see what we get. They may all go to the same place. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite, like, tropes in any given level is, let's throw a boss at you! After we're gonna waste about, you know, a minute of your time. So if you die, well, you're hosed. Sorry. It makes the bosses less climactic too, but some people really do like the walkbacks in Dark Souls. Where really what I learned in Dark Souls is don't fight anything when you're walking back to a boss that you can't avoid using another means. Which is to say, that's what I did. I just avoided doing anything on the walk back. To make it worse, I knew that was coming. Mega Man boss rush? I mean, I guess that's true. You have to, like, refight every single boss. Has a similar kind of aesthetic to it. But Mega Man also has a health bar. That kind of thing makes a bit of a difference. Not to mention, especially in later games, all of the E-Tank nonsense you can get away with. Ah. Still tell people how mad you were about Kamit in my playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, you were mad. It was funny. Oh, good. Oh, if I just stood there, I would have been safe. That was dumb. Gives like Dark Souls Link to the Past. The walkbacks are nice to rewards preparation, opposed to just hurling yourself at the boss over and over. Yeah, it's fair. Here, I just find it annoying because, like, and it's an auto-scroller, too. Like, there's nothing I can do to make that particular section faster aside from this. Like, speeding up this small section. Which doesn't help. You know, I wonder if this is helping with the cross-hatching issue, too. It might just. I'm not seeing as much of it as I used to. Huh. Oh. Heading to bed. Have fun with the contest levels. I will. Sleep well, big brawler. See you next time. Oh man, knowing you were here, I should have just played yours first instead of picking it randomly. Mistakes were made. Still trying to decide if that's a worthwhile trade. What is this contest? So, Fortaleza Reznor is another one of the SMW community sites for Spanish-speaking hackers. We'll try green this time. And this contest is Haunted Pipes. Like, pretty much all FR contests have some amount of, like, oh, goodness, I wasn't prepared for that. Still not prepared for that. Yeah, I was right about that, at least. Okay, red. Okay. Listen to your advice. Have the viewer list open and greet people as they come in and lurk. Why would I do that? Like, there's nothing I like less on Twitch than someone, like, coming in, like, I go to their thing and they're like, oh, hi, you showed up in my chat list. No. To be fair, though, I do actually have something that tells me when people show up for the first time, but only turned on when I'm chat hacking. Because otherwise, if someone just comes in and just starts typing commands, I won't notice they're there. Good advice to make your channel grow, calling people out? Really? I'm not sure I buy that one, Fries. Not sure I buy it. No, not really. Yeah. I mean, most people who make, like, their follows anonymous and whatnot don't have, like, big alerts for those. Which I think is kind of a shame, because I did like having the names in these things, and having Miku try to pronounce people's names was really funny. But, oh, come on. Not worth the risk at this point. It's not worth the risk. Ain't worth playing Risk either. No one wants to play Risk. Maybe you'll fall for it and try it. Ninja advocated for that, got a lot of people angry. Ugh, good morning, DK's pre-lapse. Yeah, even worse is like you start talking to bots. People don't even realize it. See, that's why I wanted to put it there. Crap. Well, those are aimed, right? Once you've been in a channel a while and the streamer knows you, then you're cool with them greeting you by name if they notice you're chatting. Till then, you'd rather keep things casual. Yeah, exactly. Like, even then, I just don't think it's healthy to look at the viewer list, just in general. It's probably interesting data, but I just don't think it's healthy to look at it. doesn't really make a difference. Because to get the other power up, you need to... Being small actually helps and makes it more consistent, so... It's also... This area is very bereft of power-ups. I guess I could do a loop and get myself power-ups if I wanted to. But I don't really. That thing has a way higher kill count than it should. Anyway. Anyway. Let's think about Pepsi Man. Just in general. No real reason to. Just, yeah, Pepsi Man. Been thinking about him. Him and Bad Box Art Mega Man. I heard Bad Box Art Mega Man's actually in a fighting game, and that amuses me to no end. It's not very good box art, but that Mega Man looks hilarious. He looks like he's struggling. Like, he's gonna shit his pants or something. It just doesn't look good. Pepsi Man. Wouldn't that be amazing? Any character you actually want to change it to, or should I just roll the dice? See what we get. Maybe one day I'll have Pepsi Man. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Like, Pepsi Man would be a good sprite. But yeah, I'll probably just roll at random unless I get a response about it sooner than later. There we go. Shouldn't have worked. Or maybe I'll just choose Pokey. Pokey's always the right choice. Pokey, only my choice. Pokey for TV game. People were mad about that? That's actually kind of funny. I need to not jump into those. Okay, what are we on now? How many hits is this? Dang it! Oh, red is that attack. And then green. I didn't realize you do 2 in a row. And then blue. I don't know what blue does. Oh god, it does that. Okay. And then green again! That's an awful lot of attacks that don't give me ammunition. Okay, Mega Man not making it into Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Mega Man Legends 3 getting cancelled. I mean, to be fair, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had Zero in it, which I think is perfectly reasonable as a representative from that universe. Zero is, in fact, cooler than Mega Man, unfortunately. And was very frequently used in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like, that was like one of the major teams. Was like, you got, was it Virgil or Dante, Zero, I guess no, Zero wasn't common with that. Pick Boxman, alright, cool, I will do that. Not Noxman, Boxman! Look at him, he's so boxy. But yeah, this is a bit unfortunate, I won't deny. Yeah, Capcom doesn't really care about Mega Man. To be honest, they're pretty happy with Monster Hunter and Street Fighter. When I went to like the official Capcom store in Tokyo, one of the areas of Tokyo, where was that even? Was it in Shibuya? It might have been Shibuya. Like, quite literally, they had no Mega Man stuff at all. Like, it was all just Monster Hunter and that. And Street Fighter. And, like, honestly, yeah, those are great franchises, but also, like, Capcom has an awful lot of good franchises. They just don't care about them anymore because they don't print money. See box and Pepsi for your drink. Oh! That's like the most damage I was gonna do. Ugh. You can't spin jump on him. Yeah, I would like this a lot more if I wasn't doing this auto-scroller every time. Like, the boss looks fun. He seems familiar to me. Like, I feel like I've seen a number of these attacks before. I don't know where from. Like, I think he's an off-the-shelf boss. But I don't know what off-the-shelf boss he is. And it's so slow. Oh, wait, what? Mistakes were made. But that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was bad. I got level 0'd. It happens from time to time. Do. Box. I also have a bunch of other stuff. I forgot I got started on the most recent hack gem and then completely forgot about it. I really should do that and play through those, more of those. The thing is, unless like the soft lock really matters, I wouldn't necessarily hold a soft lock against someone in a like contest level design context, right? Like for hacks on SMW Central, yeah, okay, a soft lock can be really terrible, but if it's in a contest, it doesn't matter quite as much because there's just less that can happen. There's not progress to lose, aside from what you've immediately done. Now, to be fair, having soft locks is usually an indication of lackluster quality control. But... come on. There we go. But basically, if your level has soft locks, you probably didn't test it very well anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're probably not going to win first. Or however the contest is being done. Do. Okay. I got lucky with that last one. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, I'm friggin' hosed. I'm not... Ah! Apparently, that's just what he does! When you hit him twice. That's a long friggin' section. And this is a long friggin' section to go through again to get there. My enthusiasm is dropping on this contest for some reason. Or not contest, this entrant. Just because, like, I have to do this over again, and I don't know what the Reznor is going to do now. How was I even supposed to dodge the green stuff? Put him in a better spot. I didn't spawn him in a good spot to dodge green stuff. The blue stuff I don't have a good answer to. But the green stuff is like literally just spawn him in the right location, he won't murder you. Because I think those go along the floor. But also, like, I need to not lose my Fire Flower. You can hurt him with Fire Flower. And that seems, I think, to be the smarter move, because you can just do more damage quickly. But we'll see. I might just always cape it in a bit. Like, I'm getting a little bit annoyed at this, redoing this section over and over to fight the boss. You drop it right now. So little, yeah. Understandable. Like, I liked how this level started. Like, you had the pipe enemies, you had the weird pipe mazes. Like, I liked that. I think the Reznor's cute, but also... well, no! But also, like, there's one power-up in an annoying spot in this entire area. And you have to fight the Reznor. And he takes an inch... I don't know how many hits he's going to take, because I can't really read that gauge very well. So we might turn on Always Cape next time I get there, just because I'm tired of doing this. Like, I just don't want to spend so much time. Like, if I could just... If I had a save state, I'd save state right there. What's up, Havaluta? Been working through annoying training slides? Oh, I know how that goes. When I got the government contracting stuff, I had to go through a bunch of a bunch of those irritating training things and get little certificates. I did discover one, I think, at an endpoint where I could have, like, filled in my own data if I wanted to, and so I could have, like, given an official government certificate to Butts McGee, but I decided not to because I felt like probably not a smart move when you're trying to work in this space. Have to learn screw spawn strats after doing a full auto-scroller and dealing with the fact that the boss kills after 2 seconds so you didn't hit him? That sounds about right. Wonder how many certificates Butts McGee has? I have no idea. What was it? Hairy Ass McGee. That was the name. I just voted for someone named McGee. There's an episode of the Dilbert TV show where Dilbert is tasked with building an internet voting network. And so people could vote on the internet. And the basic crux of the episode is there's someone from, I want to say, the smoking lobby, who wants him to insert a backdoor into it. And he refuses to do so on ethical grounds and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, can I offer you anything? I'm hot. She's like, okay, well, quit smoking. She actually does quit smoking. And leaves the cigarette lobby, which is nice, but doesn't end up helping. And then, you know, everyone votes for Hairy-Ass McGee for president, and then the secret society of people who actually run the world decide who they're actually going to install. Dogbert is, of course, on the secret society of people who secretly run the world, surprising no one. Also, the reanimated corpse of Benjamin Franklin. The Dilbert TV show was a weird TV show. Especially because it was the garbage man who reanimated him. And happened to have his corpse available for reanimation. Like I said, weird show. Other thing that I think is friggin' hilarious is the Dill Burrito, which apparently had so much fiber that you would literally grow a tail with your intestines because you'd be farting so much. But they made a little flash game to try to convince people to eat the thing. Where, like, it's one of the classic, like, here, dodge these, grab these kind of things where you move your character around the screen. One of those, like, I learned how to do this in a tutorial kind of game design things. Duckman? I remember Duckman, but I never watched it. There were a number of shows where, like, I didn't watch it, but I was kind of knew a bit about it, like The Critic. I think I've seen all of maybe 2 episodes of The Critic and the episode of The Simpsons where he's in it. But I've never really seen Duckman. The funniest thing about that was, like, you got points for eating healthy foods, and if you did well enough, It would show you dancing on the grave of your least favorite person. You could like enter a name in there. Flash games were fun. They were silly. You could accept a small thing like that. I just don't think that the internet has that much fun in it anymore, unfortunately. The Critic does have one of my favorite scenes of all time, where, like, I don't know how the lead-up to this works, but the Critic's son, I think, creates, like, he's supposed to make something for class, and he builds, like, half a papier-mâché horse, so it's just a horse's ass. And it somehow catches fire in the parade, and then runs into a building, a theater that's playing Cats. And then the Critic says, and nothing of value was lost. I find myself saying that one more often than I probably should. You know, I've never seen Cats. Maybe it's good. Clearly not the movie Cats. Not that one. But, you know, Cats, the musical. But my understanding is that the plot is very thin, and it's mostly carried by the quality of the dancers, so I'd probably be bored. Okay, I am tired of this boss. We're gonna amp up our box man here. Okay, cape does not harm him. Having a cape is nice. Having all the capes is also nice. Okay, now green. Yeah, I don't see how you would be able to dodge that one very easily. Everything else I kind of... green again? Okay. Is this boss just like... Okay. That's just what he does when you hit him 3 times. He just does that. Green, jumping. Still has new attacks. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is the kind of boss that should at least, like, give you a power-up at some point during the fight. Okay, well, that was dumb on me. That was really dumb, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over him. Like, all of the attacks are tractable, except that one. It would just take me a while to get good enough to actually beat this consistently. See, look, that's how you're supposed to do that one. Ah, I thought I could walk off. Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought that was going to be the final one. Well, this is going to be the final one. See ya. Cats the Musical, the movie. I don't think they should, for some reason. It was one really stupid Australian Smash YouTuber who basically was playing online, and every time he lost, he had to go watch Cats the Musical again. I think you end up watching it like 5 times. Oh, right. Spanish. Did the same thing with several other silly movies. And other things. Okay, Mario andaba en drogas pace ando en las alcantaras. Why up apartamente Mato a brawler. There are Ansio Untesticulo. That's gonna be testicles. I already know that. Por eso las drogas son malas. So something about a bad son. Alright. Mario was on drugs, passing through the sewers, and apparently he killed Brawler and ripped off one of his testicles. That's why drugs are bad. Yeah, the Spanish-speaking people. They've got their aesthetic choices. Yeah, I think it actually has fixed the striping. I wonder why. Not complaining. But yeah, that was a level that was fun till I got to the boss. The boss was not fun. And I think doing that straight would have driven me nuts. Just because I would have had to constantly go back and forth and do the auto-scroller to learn the patterns specifically. Because he didn't seem to have much RNG. They're lying. But anyway. Fun level, like the concept, just that boss was a bit much.